Let's say you're selling in a branch or a city or a neighborhood where people are a little bit more transactional. They don't necessarily have as much time. They are more business oriented. They want you to get to the point, whatever it is, and they're just cutting you off. So, two main tips. The first one is for those that aren't really getting sales at all right now. And then the second one is for those that are getting, I don't know, the 1 to 3, but they're trying to go figure out how to get more. So for the first part, if you're not really getting a ton of sales, then your whole goal is twofold. One, to keep it really, really simple. So in your intro, if your intro is usually conversational and is usually asking a bunch of different questions, then cut those out. Keep it your intro to the foundational name drop, name a couple of the bugs that people are getting, and then close them with who to use for the bugs, or if I can fit you in, I'm doing it really cheap. And that part is a better hook. And then features and benefits, keep it simple, get through price within a minute and a half, 2 minutes. And then once you start overcoming objections, here's the thing that feels a little bit different. It's not just about connecting with the customer yet. A lot of the times in places like this, where they don't have as much time, then honestly, it's gaining their respect first, which is going through 5, 7 objections after price, which means that you don't actually have to say a ton of words or add value. You just have to show that you are resilient and you can be persistent. And when you do that, you start gaining a little bit more respect, and that allows you to start connecting with the customer. And they're like, okay, cool. Like I can talk to you a little bit more. Because what happens is if you've only learned how to do the conversational, asking a lot of questions to go close somebody, then you will realize you get shut down pretty quickly, which sucks. It doesn't feel good. And so this is a way to go around that. The second part is if you are getting 1, 2, maybe 3 sales a day, but it's just not feeling fluid there. It's not feeling like you should be getting more and you're losing sales. Then another tip that I like to try is to engage the customer. Because if you're using questions usually to go engage the customer and that's not working, a different way that I like to do is I like to go point out the bugs. And so I knock on the door, they answer, hey, how's it going? I'm Tanner. I'm out here with Moxie. The only reason I'm stopping by has been for this. And I'll go up and I'll point at where the bugs, like the spiders are, the wasp nest or whatever it is, or the ants in the yard that kind of pulls them out and gets them engaged. And then it's still super simple. Everyone's been getting a ton of the spiders and wasps, but especially the ants and the centipedes or whatever the main hot bug is in that area. And then you close them. Who do you use for the bugs? Or if I can fit you in, I'm doing it really cheap. That's getting them engaged. It sets the foundation for you to, when they say they already have a company, to overcome that by saying, cool, this is why you're still getting the bugs. And it gives a little bit more reason for you to actually be there. That works really well. If you're not getting any sales, don't try this yet because it just adds more complexity to you trying to get the sale. So start ridiculously simple, start getting 1 to 2 sales first. And then as you're doing that and you're able to go build it up, then start getting them engaged. Hopefully, these 2 points are helpful. I sold on the East Coast most of my door to door career. I have sold a lot in Virginia, and there are a lot of parts of Virginia that they're just more businessy. They just don't have as much time. They want you to go get to the point, and you need to go prove yourself and gain their respect. And I love that. And once you can go figure out how to go do that, like the selling conversational side, that is fun, and that is one tool that you have. Once you can go learn how to go work with people that the way that you sell them is by gaining their respect and by being persistent, then that's another tool. And that allows you to start literally doubling, tripling your sales because the combination of those two together, it's massive. It's amazing. So hopefully this is helpful, guys.